Hey guys, welcome to the Q3 Sydney property market update. Now we're seeing a lot of activity in the markets by way of changes that are happening. Now we're seeing property values slightly decrease by very small percentages. Not major corrections as the media would have you believe. We're seeing only very slight drops in Sydney City. It might be changing in the Western Sydney or other pockets of Sydney. However, in Sydney City, property prices are holding or only slightly dropping. Now, what's the cause of the drops? You've got banks that are tightening the lending, which is affecting the buyers. If they're not giving out money so easily, property prices are still being affected by that. Now, in Sydney City, we're seeing slight drops, I'd say anywhere from 1 to 3% in values. Right now, really is the bottom of the next property cycle. So, every 7 to 10 years, the property prices double in value. Now, if right now we're at a bit of a lull, even though we're not dropping dramatic amounts, only slight amounts, that does indicate that we are at the bottom of the next property cycle. So now is the right time for you to buy if you're looking at buying property. Now, homes are taking a little bit longer to sell, only a little bit longer. Normal days on market would be 30 days in a normal market, roughly about a month to sell. Now you're looking at about a month and a half to 2 months to sell, roughly 45 to 60 days on market on average. Normally when you're taking a property to auction, it takes a 4-week auction campaign. If finance approval takes now about 3 weeks, well, that means that if someone's come to take a look at your property and you've only got 4 weeks to market it, that means in the first week, if someone doesn't have their finance approved, well, then it's going to be very hard for them to bid to buy your property at auction. Auction clearance rates are right now about 57%. So if you're thinking about selling your property in this market, anytime this year, now is the time to list your property. Spring typically is the high season when properties sell. We're just about to launch into spring. Spring is peak season, now's the time to sell.